a group chat full of a lot of people that were just like how I used to be. So
All right,
did
shut
I?
the fuck up.
Need this
no-
right here for like
Oh.
the question, all right?
Yeah,
So here we have someone, right?
yeah,
And then here we got you, right?
yeah.
Purple.
So yeah.
I would understand if this was like 3 years ago or something, but you're saying, oh, he was only 13, and I get that he's 14 now. No, I don't care. And look, I know it's hard that you're worried about like losing something that's important to you. Like, oh, this is fun to develop or whatever. That's just how life works, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to learn the hard way to fucking not do this kind of shit. Like, I don't care if it was a joke or not. I mean, half of the shit you said, it's... Oh god, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm gonna pull back on that, but... No, I'm sorry. This was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you just need to step away from the internet for a while, if I'm being honest. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. That's... If I'm being honest, I think you need to kind of have a big break from this to actually try to improve on yourself, because nobody's gonna believe... how do I put this? Because nobody's going to believe, oh, I'm going to just change as a person after all this. And... I don't know, I'm pretty much just repeating what everybody else has been saying, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. I really kind of... I get really pissed off when I hear people being, like, unironically homophobic. So, that's... But... I don't know, that's just my opinion, man.
I can definitely see where you are coming from. I will say that. I can see where you're coming from.
I do, again. For the most part, yeah, you're right. He probably should take, like, again, something, what I kind of, again, back to me, my situation, because I've gone through this before, I did learn of it, so there was something that did make me realize what I was doing was wrong. For me, it was seeing, how do I put this? Let's just say what it was, a beheading. That made me realize, stop the sing a Tonka page. What, bro?
Hey, look, I get that Skull here is your friend and all that, but you're talking about shit that you did, like, what was that, like, years and years ago, right?
Yeah, that is...
And I mean, I can see that you've changed personally. I mean, I know we don't talk very often. I think you've changed since then. You haven't. But, like, again, we're talking about shit that happened, like, a couple months ago, and he didn't even... He just kind of played it off like it was okay. It's only now that he's saying sorry that he's been exposed for it. Like, if you were actually sorry, I feel like you would have apologized or, like, owned up to it a long time ago. What I mean? Why are people pinging me? I'm not... Okay. It's like a Twitch stream, I swear to God. Anyway.
Yeah. So, obviously... Yeah, Skull, Dead. Yeah, this was more recent, and again, I do definitely think... Again, I don't fully understand humans. I have, not to really... This, actually, never mind, because that sounds like I'm just trying to say something that's kind of just not relevant. I'm not going to talk about Dumbass Rock's apology. Yeah, an apology is part of it. Again, definitely, I do think Skull should have said something earlier and not waited for this to happen.
I think a couple times I have said stuff in this server that I had a bad past, but I never directly said what it was. And the reason why I never directly opened up about it and told people is because I was scared of losing Invest Battlers. I know I should have said something about it, and I should have said, like, that I had a horrible past, and if it ever gets dug up or something, I don't know. I just really don't know what to say in this situation, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely would say take a break from the internet.
Yes, I agree. I think you should take a break from the internet because of what's going on. I see that a lot of going stuff is going on, and the stuff I think went a little too far, even though it happened a while ago. Like
Yeah,
Seawan
definitely.
said,
It was way too far.
it
Definitely.
was way too far, and you should, like Seawan and Roasted both said, you should take a break from the internet and take a long break, and just focus on what you think now, and don't focus on what's going on, because it would just makes life way worse. So just, if you can, take a break.
Yeah, I will definitely take a break.
But don't worry about it, even when you take your break.
Can we get Vion? I don't even know how to say this dude's name. You know what?
Okay, so here's my question. When you were like making all these homophobic comments and like bullying gay people into killing themselves or whatever, what was this to like people online or people at your school or like what the fuck? Where did all this start?
It was people online.
Okay, I think in that regard, it would be a lot easier to offer like a sincere apology to not just like a public speaking apology like this. I mean, this is a good start, I will admit. But I think before you take a break, you should definitely like make a sincere apology to everyone who was affected in some way by this. Not just, oh, I'm sorry. I hope we can kind of move on from this, but just no, I know that what I did and said was hurtful, and I'm gonna be working on myself for a little bit. I would put down at least a month, honestly. And I mean, whatever happens is honestly ultimately up to Duncan. I understand he's the owner of the server or whatever, and I just kind of joined out of nowhere, and we know how that went. But yeah, I know that's just all I have to say. If you're going to apologize and like try to improve yourself, like the first step is at least actually try to be sincere about it, because people can tell. I can tell at least when that's not the case. Yeah, no need to, because I mean, fuck.
So
this is gonna be risky. I'm gonna let Gold on stage first for a bit.
Before you do that,
this might end.
One thing I do want to say before you let him on stage, I guess, is that the people that I did do these horrible things to, I think what Seawan was mainly trying to say is that I should directly apologize to those people that I said that I offended. Thing is, if I could, I probably would have done that like sometime in March when I actually started changing, but I can't find a way to like directly apologize to those people because they were just random people I saw in a game, and so yeah.
All right.
I am not crying.
All right. Welcome, Gold.
Hey, Skull, it's been a while. How have you been, man?
I guess I've been somewhat alright.
That's good, that's good. I just want to say, listen, I'm not good with words, so sorry if what I'm saying isn't making sense, but, so, Skull tried to do, like, this exact same thing that's happening to me, like, what was it, like a month ago? So the fact that he's now turning around and asking for forgiveness when he did not give me that same forgiveness is hilarious to me.
Okay, yeah, I will admit that is actually hilarious.
Yeah, man, you were being a freaking douchebag. You kicked me out of the group chat that had all those good memories. You tried to expose me to all my friends, and I'm so glad that they have half a brain, because otherwise they might have actually believed it. And yeah, so now that that's happening to you and you know how it feels, could I please maybe get an apology from you?
I will say this, Gold. For the past couple days, I have been thinking about you, even though this may just seem out of nowhere and like it's a complete lie. The past couple days, I have been thinking about you and wanting to apologize to you. So, Gold, I really am sorry for
Thank you.
what I've done to you.
What the
Thank
fuck
you
is
very
going on in the
much.
chat?
Whoopsie daisies.
Listen, I do believe Skull genuinely means this apology. However, it's probably gonna take some time for a lot of people that you hurt to forgive you.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
people will even forgive you. If they will, again, as Seawin said, take a break,
Yeah, I will definitely do
better
that.
yourself.
I will say now, I'm usually a pretty forgiving person in general, but I don't think situations like this really deserve forgiveness, at least not until people have seen um, that you've actually tried to change and because again, this kind of comes out of nowhere, and you're only apologizing now that has come out. Because to a lot of people, it'll sound more like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
sorry
sorry
for
that I
getting
got
caught.
caught. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
being caught." Versus, "I'm actually sorry for being racist and homophobic and that shit." I'm gonna be honest. I was a pretty shitty kid at like, well, what, 13, 14. I see a lot of drama nowadays in this fucking gunting Roblox battles, fucking whatever
Dude, what
bullshit
the hell is
community,
with
and it's
community?
all the thing that fucks me up the most about all this is that it's almost always like 13, 14 to 16-year-olds. And like, I get that people are young and whatever, and we all make mistakes, but like, we all need to have an opportunity to grow. And I think this is your chance. I think you had it at a pretty how do I say this? You had a pretty good reality check at a relatively young age, so you need to take advantage of that and not fuck up again, basically, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so does anyone actually remember when Skull faked his suicide just to
Oh my
for a
god.
good excuse to stop
Oh
being
my
Cappy's
God.
friend? That was funny. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, well, one thing I do want to say that I realized while Siwon was talking that is pretty funny. Vion sent a screenshot where Siwon's name is C dot dot dot, which means he's in streamer mode, which means he's recording this.
I am not
So,
recording it. What?
Hey,
no,
some
Vion's recording
things need
this.
to be recorded.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
I know that feeling all too well of being sorry because you got caught, because that was my mentality at first when I was quote unquote exposed. So but when I really like took a step back and looked at the whole thing, it's like, man, I really hurt some people. And Skull, I think if you can start thinking about it that way, eventually people will start to forgive you.
No, Seawin, he's
Maybe.
not saying that you're recording. He's saying that Vion's recording. Yeah.
No, I'm
Again.
not trying to snitch on you. I just find it kind of funny how you're recording this whole thing. That's all.
Yeah.
This is going on the Gunter iceberg. The Investa-Battlers iceberg.
So
The bottom of the iceberg. Skull X Crusher 4's past.
yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be
Hey,
near the top.
I say, Cappy wants to speak on stage.
Okay.
I'm gonna say right now, not being biased, I think that is a horrible idea. But
Honestly, I
let's
say
do it
let
anyways.
him on. I say
Let's
let him on, but
let
if he
him on
does anything
anyways, even though it's
stupid-
probably a horrible idea.
if he does something, if he says, just if it's obviously if it's relevant, then yeah, sure, say it. Anyways, hi Cappy, welcome. Welcome to Who
Have
turned
you
on
heard
this?
you recent too?
God. Of course, that image.
Oh, bro.
No. No, Chemo. Let's not do that.
Okay, you're... Anyways, speaking of that, I will say this, just because even though it might seem, so Skull, even though what you did was wrong, and people probably won't forgive you right now, just look at, like, Happy and me and other people, Gold, some, maybe, I don't know, to show that if you genuinely put in the effort and you show that you are sincere, you can and you will most likely be able to return respected.
Yeah.
That's like thirst on stage. Chill, what do you want to do on stage? What is your plan, Chill? What are you gonna say? That thirst up dead. He hasn't. I don't see any requests to let.
Oh
Have-
god, Cappy's gonna play Subway Surfers
What
on
was
stage.
that?
Cappy's gonna play Subway Surfers on stage.
Hey man, that's how you get views.
At least I think that's Subway Surfers. I don't know.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
Cappy, you
let's
gotta provide the Subway Surfers footage for the people who are recording this.
Yeah, that way it can be
here,
uploaded
I'm
to
gonna let
TikTok
Thirst-
in the near future.
Therust.
Exactly.
Again, I'm probably
Yes, it
butchering
is
like
still
so
a
many
thing.
people's names here.
This is,
I'm gonna let Thirust on stage.
except
Thirst,
now we're
whatever.
just letting people on the stage to, I guess, voice their opinion.
Happy, stop the Subway Surfers. Anyways, here, Thirst. Thirust.
It's a W for real.
There, you can. I have so many questions. I do too.
What has this turned into? It started as like a skull
This
apology.
started
now
off as like a
it's come on.
serious thing, and now there's just
Okay.
Subway.
I think
Surfers
there's
being played.
way too many. I think there are way too many people on stage. We should probably clear this out for at least the people who have already voiced their opinions. And Cappy is
No,
clearly
Cappy.
Cappy's clearly
Yeah,
here.
no,
to
should
play
we kick
Subway
Cappy from the
Surfers.
stage?
Yeah, no, Cappy, get out
No.
of the stage. He's just here to play Subway Surfers.
He's not here to play it. He's here to stream footage of it.
No, man. I have a
No.
question. No, I have a question. I have a question. When is the silly screenshot going to be acknowledged?
Huh?
Leave it on. Pick him.
Remember the silly screenshot where you said when is that going to be acknowledged?
It's already been acknowledged by my brain. I just
Again.
haven't
Acknowledge it
said
again.
because
I did
haven't
not
seen
hear it.
any- I haven't
I
seen
did not hear
in
it. Say it again.
the Chat.
It was.
No,
it was
I said it's already
acknowledged.
been acknowledged by my brain,
He said
but
it-
nobody has
It was
sent it in
acknowledged
the
in the
chat that I've
30
seen
minutes.
from, so I haven't addressed it.
It was acknowledged in the 30 minutes where Roasted was apologizing.
Acknowledge it
move.
again. I wasn't.
Who is
Move.
doing that?
Move people who have already like
Yeah.
I
voiced
want
their
to hear.
opinion back,
No.
like
Acknowledge it to me right now, Jesse.
Gold, Seawin, Amson, people like those.
Yo, man, you wipe your
Okay.
ass.
I don't know
don't
how
think
to
I can
move
kick
people
on
back to the
mobile for some
audience.
reason. Without.
I have no clue how to move people back.
Oh my
Take the
god, bro,
audience.
calm
You know,
down.
I'm just gonna. This is gonna disconnect him from the stage. I think completely. Yeah. The only
Who do I? Okay, Noah. Remove Gold, Amson, and Seawin because they've already voiced their opinions on this. People are gonna hate me for telling.
No
People are
way.
gonna.
Are you
people
are you guys
hate
gonna
me
let
for
me
telling
cook?
people
Are
to
you gonna
pick,
let me cook?
Seawin
You gonna
off.
let me cook? Is you gonna let me cook real? I wanna cook amphetamine.
All right, one at a time, please. One at a time. Okay, so who's going next?
Scrappy back. What the?
Who did
Why is
it?
Scrappy back?
Who the hell put Cappy back on the stage?
I got a question, Skull. Can you turn on your camera and do the Travis Scott?
No. This is a very serious statement. I will not be doing that.
For that K-On stage. Bro kicked Chill, he's just trolling.
Oh.
Again, I don't think I can just move people. I don't know why. Discord mobile sucks now.
Okay. All right.
Let's-
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't even.
No,
I
man,
can't tell anyone.
We can go
Okay,
up
who's
for, man.
What's
Give me
up?
like
Get out of here.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
No, get out. Get out. Get
Okay,
out.
let's stop.
Out.
Let's stop and let's.
Sorry,
get
guys,
serious
had,
now. So, who has some actual questions they want to ask?
Me.
Is anyone that's speaking right now have any questions?
Me.
Okay, speak.
Why did you like hentai? Why did you say something was like
That-
fire, like
What?
that picture? And I
Okay.
thought,
All right.
Let's be honest. That is.
I will say right now, I don't directly like it.
or child porn, whatever.
I don't like that either. The hell? Okay. So I
Can
was
we not
searching.
talk
I
about-
was scouring the internet one day, looking for some funny things to make a joke with in a group chat full of a bunch of friends of mine, and I found this one mod for a game called Doki Doki Literature
God
Club,
damn it.
and I decided to send the mod in the group chat, and everyone,
Oh,
well, almost everyone in the group chat was playing it, and I guess we were all sending screenshots in that group chat, and I sent one.
Bro, there's
and
no
said,
excuse for
"This
liking
shit fire."
hentai. If you download the mod, then you like hentai.
Oh my
Does-
God.
Okay.
All right.
Obviously.
I
Okay.
never said
Okay.
I liked it. I mainly just downloaded it to make a funny little joke with my friends.
Now, what's that
I
picture
guess.
of you saying this is
Is
fire?
this really a huge
Because
issue?
I was
No,
sending
it's-
the image.
you
Because
know,
I was
really,
sending the
at the end
image
of the-
and saying
yeah, no,
this
is that
shit
real?
fire as a joke.
Yeah, I don't think this is an issue. I don't think. I don't
mean,
think
we're all
this is
You
an
gotta know when your
issue.
friends are good and
Also-
be your own person rather than. Yeah, I know.
I don't.
I just got invited to speak. What?
I don't know.
I know
who
that I
invited
do.
you.
I know that I do need to know when I have actual good friends, and not and whatnot. Hold on, I'm twisting my own words.
Gunter Mafia on top.
What?
Okay,
Oh,
so I will say, I definitely did get influenced by a lot of people. I won't point fingers at those who I did get influenced by, though. So I definitely did not have the best friends.
I didn't
at the
even
time
know
that
you
this
said
was-
these stuff. Why did you say these stuff? You used to be my favorite developer in Investing Battlers.
I will say this again.
Fiddling
The
his
things that I said back then were awfully just horrible, and I am fully aware and I take full responsibility for the things I have said, and I know hold on, I'm twisting my
Can you
own
guys
words. My brain isn't
stop?
working.
Can you guys stop spamming Gunter Mafia on top?
I'm not
Okay.
waffling, what?
I take full responsibility for how awful the things I said were, and I'm trying my best to change. So, there's your response. That is the reason why I said those things, is because I was not the best person in or a few months ago, and I am currently trying my best to change, and yeah, I have made some progress on that, so I take full responsibility.
well, can you
for
hear
what
me
I
right
said.
now?
Like
Is
what
my
was
mic
said
coming
earlier,
off?
you should definitely take a break for like a month or a week because
Yeah,
this
no, I'm
drama
definitely gonna do
is
that.
too
Stop
much.
spamming Gunter. God damn it.
I'm definitely gonna. My God. I am definitely going to take a break for a while, but I just wanted to come on stage here so I can resolve this
Stop.
situation peacefully, and yeah,
Okay.
that is.
What is-
School, you need to just take a large break. I'm just telling you right now. You need a
Yeah,
large.
I've already
break.
said I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a break.
By the way,
But
I have a
ju-
question.
What's your question?
Will the FNAF game keep on going even though that you would be taking a break?
Okay, I will say
I'm gonna
this:
delay it.
the FNAF game will most likely continue, but it will. I can say right now it will be delayed because of the break that I'm gonna be taking. And since I'm like the only person,
Oh my
I don't know if Noah can.
Spamming.
I know. Okay, can y'all
Chat,
please stop?
look at this
Can y'all please
chat,
stop
oh my
spamming?
God.
Can y'all please stop
Oh
spamming?
my
I'm going to ask very nicely
Stop
if y'all can stop.
spamming.
Duncan,
That's
ask them to stop
Mafia.
spamming. They're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna listen to me.
Stop
Duncan, ask them.
spamming.
Hang on, give me 1 second. Yo, guys, people in Gunther Mafia, can I get Mafia lead, please and thank you.
Oh my
Let me
god.
face. Well, I can't
I'll
even
be
read
you.
what she'll ping me with because
Okay,
of
I.
spam.
Oh my god. I can't even speak with the shit that's going on right now. What was I even asked? I can't even remember.
Stop spamming.
Okay, about the FNAF game. Okay. So as I've said, it will be delayed unless Noah can probably do the coding for it, because all that's left is coding and Charles finishing up modeling the animatronics. So unless Noah
Let
does
me
the
face.
coding for it, it's probably gonna be delayed for
Just ping me.
I'd say at least a couple weeks or maybe a month. So
Oh my god, I'm not going to
Okay.
go back.
yeah.
Is there...
I don't know if I'm still going to be a part of the development team for Invest Battlers. I'm still trying to figure that out. I want to stay as a part of the team, but I have a strong feeling most of the people here really hate me after
Yeah,
finding
a
out
lot
what
of
I've
people
done.
are
So
terrified.
I don't
for
really
me.
know if it would be best for the Invest Battlers community if I stayed here. So I'm still trying to figure that out if I'm going to stay as a developer or not.
Let me just throw this in the air. You could. Stop spamming. I can't focus. I can't focus with all this
Stop
spam.
spamming. If you spam again, then I'll
I
do some.
can't focus. I have ADHD. I cannot focus when you guys spam.
Yeah, guys, actually,
so-
I have ADHD too. Let me just blame everything I have on ADHD. Yeah, everything I just did was ADHD's fault.
Shut
100%.
up.
Trust me.
Oh, hell no. No.
Oh,
There's
hell
way,
no.
bro.
I'm joking.
Hell
Ain't
no.
no
he's
way.
I'm joking.
Ain't
Anyways,
no
I'm gonna
way,
close the
bro.
chat so I can actually
I'm
focus.
joking.
Scroll, just to throw this out in the air, you could temporarily, as of now, leave the team and then maybe come back in the future.
I'm
Which the rest-
SpongeBob.
I can't hear what you're saying with all the shit that's going on here.
Maybe try during. Again, you could probably leave the Investa Battlers development team for now and then come back sometime in like the future. Like maybe it be a couple months, couple weeks, whatever.
I think what I'm probably gonna do here
Take the
is
time to like.
I'm gonna probably stay in the server for now, but I won't be active
It's a
for
break.
probably a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
essentially.
And I'm
Oh.
probably either gonna
Hey.
take this time
Guys, who wants to play Poop World?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
For real. Okay, so Skull, I bought your shoulder pad, but because of that ADHD joke, I'm gonna have to delete it from my inventory.
No!
Get wrecked. Get canceled.
Get out of here, loser.
Can you guys
Damn.
stop spamming?
Okay, yes, please stop. Although I do have to say, I'm gonna have to stay to play Poop World with you guys. Definitely. I'm gonna have to stay to play Poop World with you guys. 100%.
What was going on?
I don't think you're gonna be welcome if people hate you.
That is fair, actually.
Yeah, Sprite. That's right.
Okay,
Just
look, the
joking
thing
off at
is,
this
I was actually giving an apology at first, and then it turned
Yeah,
into
what the hell
people
did this
coming on and
devolve
asking
into?
questions, and now it's just a bunch of jokes, I guess. I don't know.
I was just looking at Tremo's Discord profile, and his username is fucking Roblox.com.
Bro's
Huh?
username
That's
is
a W username, bro.
Roblox.com.
His name is actually Roblox.com. What
That
the?
is a fire
Dude, that's
username,
such
bro.
a W
Okay.
username.
Let's stop going off topic. So
Oh, that's cool.
alright.
Okay, though.
So
All right, you
I don't know.
gonna-
I don't really know what to call you, so I guess I'm just gonna call you the letter K. Do you have any more questions?
Kayla. I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on stage to ask those questions. Okay. Is there anyone else that would like to come on stage and ask some questions or something?
That's being serious, please.
Yeah, being serious.
Oh
Alright,
god.
I'm just gonna.
What is going on in the chat? Yeah,
Alright.
no, Murado, I saw what you said.
I
I don't judge you, but I saw
Okay.
that.
Alright.
Alright, I see. The floor is yours, bro.
The floor is yours.
Okay, also, sorry if I sound weird. I have.
Oh my god!
What? Oh, wait,
The echo is crazy.
Hell no, I'm deleting that, chill.
The echo is crazy. Let him cook. Real.
Bro, that's the cave.
Okay, no more joking around though.
Okay, does it sound normal now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Skull, I'm gonna ask this. When this is, are you still in connections with the people who you did, chat with, and how long? And if you have left, how long have you left from that situation? Or from those
So,
people?
The people that encouraged me, or not encouraged, influenced me into doing this stuff, I do not talk with anymore, as I have unfriended and blocked most of them after realizing. There is a couple people that were a part of those group chats that weren't the ones who influenced me, I guess, that I still am friends with, but those people did not influence me in any way, so I mean,
So
I guess, yeah.
do you know a
Alright,
time
Alex,
frame?
you see a
Do you know
screenshot
what
of
time you
the
did
users.
leave?
What
Well,
time I left,
Zardite
yeah.
asked if we could see a screenshot of your blocked users.
Okay, hold on, let me see if I can pull out a
okay.
screenshot of my blocked users. Well, I only have
What's
12 people
blocking them
blocked, so
now?
I guess I can just read them out. So, one of them is... fuck, hold on, I'll just screen share it. I've got nothing to lose here.
I'm one of them.
Okay, so these are my blocked users. Right here. Most of these were just a lot of old friends of mine that, started being, I guess you could say, not that nicest people possible, but yeah, these are my blocked users right here.
Okay. And, how long ago did you block them and leave the chat, I guess?
Well, none of the people there are ones that I guess I blocked. I think the people that influenced me, I mainly unfriended them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main person who influenced me, I blocked him, but he kept on begging me, and after a while, I just got tired, so I decided to give him a second chance, but then his Discord account got banned, so that's why he's not on the blocked list.
And, what time did you unfriend him, I guess, or, like, block them?
It was probably about sometime in March where I started. My God, Noah's just playing Rocket League.
Yes, sir.
That's
Let bro
that's
cook, let bro
around
cook, let bro
3
cook, let
So
months.
I think the time I blocked them was probably around
get W in the
March,
chat.
where I started to become aware of
So
that what I
you
was
but
doing
you
was
haven't been talking to them for 3 months?
about, yeah.
And I'm seeing in the document that the last most stuff happened about on during the on the second from all the ones that have dates. It was February.
Yeah. So when I started saying these things was around 2022, but then in early 2023, around like January, or I think maybe the end of 2022 in December,
Most scenes of
God.
Prodigy in history.
is when I started saying those horrible things, but in March, as I've said, March is about the time I started to realize what I was
Oh my god,
doing.
guys.
Awful.
Sunny,
Okay, I'm gonna let
Sunny
Artura
V2
back
just
on
dropped a
stage
new
because he said
video.
his
Oh
mic
my
was
god.
broken.
Oh my
He said
god,
his mic was broken.
is the Sunny
But
V2
what
video
is
called
what is
Horrible
the today
Path of
stuff?
Skull X Crusher for?
What
you
is
say, Hunter?
today's what is the today stuff? Or like today at 2:52 or like 12:17 p.m.
What do you mean? Oh, those are just screenshots that were taken on the day that I sent
Okay,
that message.
So, Cappy has something to say for us again.
Oh my god.
Oh
Alright.
god. Please, hopefully it's serious.
No.
Oh.
Who removes him? bro?
I'd say right now, do not let Cappy on stage ever again because he's just joking around and shit. So.
I clicked too early.
Okay. Let's
I'm
let's
just gonna-
only let one person on stage at a time.
Just want to say
Let's-
one more thing. I don't know.
Only let one person on stage at a time. All right. So Ice, do you have anything else that you'd like to say?
Hang on.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
say, how is this? I'm just gonna say this. How did have this? How did any of this get leaked in the first place?
So I'd say it got leaked because most of it, and by most of it, I mean almost all of it, was said in a group chat, and then some of them were just screenshots from DMs I said, or not DMs I said, or from DMs I sent to friends that I sent to like in a group chat as a joke, I guess, or not as a joke, but like because I thought it was funny.
Well,
yeah.
Skull, considering what Cappy's saying in chat, I think it's kind of just a lot of them. They were compiled, I think, completely by Cappy.
Yeah, they were compiled by Cappy, and I think probably about 90% of that stuff is stuff that I said in a group chats.
Okay, so in my personal opinion, I'm gonna say that from when I have been here with your experience, and I'm gonna say for now I'm indifferent about you, but I'm gonna wait and see how you are in the future, and say maybe next 2 months, and then decide if I'm indifferent with you or upset with you.
Bro's using you as how Long John? How?
I mean, like,
what?
Like if
What
I
do you mean
steal,
by Bro's using you as an excuse?
what?
What does that mean?
I'm calling it indifferent, but like, if I'm gonna see what happens in the next couple months and see how he acts, because from my experience before,
let's go.
fine. But after this, I'm thinking that I could see how he acts after this thing and see if he's
Hang on, I think Gold
boss
wanted to speak
at
now.
all.
Gold has already come up here and
Let's
voiced
let
his opinion.
Coco
Well, he said he wanted to come
Oh.
up again, I think.
So why
But I
not?
told him
I'm
he was
indifferent.
been
Oh,
requesting.
All right, well,
Yo,
let's
roasted Carl
okay.
wants to say
Let's
something.
calm down here and let's only keep one person on stage at a time. So,
Good
Ice,
night.
are
Alright,
you?
I see. Is that all you have
are
to
you
say,
done?
or do you have like any extra questions?
I will leave stage now.
All right.
Okay,
Alright.
Okay. Thirst.
Okay, I'm gonna Gold.
No, Thirst is still on here. Thirst, is there
Thirst.
anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
So regarding the suicide shit, what was your explanation for all that?
So,
Not you faking it, but you telling other people to do it.
oh, okay. So a lot of that was really when people had just pissed me off, so I would just spam KYS, and then at the end I would joke around and say it meant keep yourself safe, which is not an excuse for saying that.
You know, it's
So
fucked up.
I guess really when I got pissed off, I would just spam KYS in a chat, you know.
Are you like even remotely aware of what it feels like to be like somebody who's in one of those positions where you try to do that?
Try to do what?
Die?
I don't fully understand what you mean.
I think what he means is that are you really know what it's like to be suicidal
Oh,
and try and kill yourself?
This is gonna sound stupid, and I doubt half of you are gonna believe me. Most of you are probably won't believe me, but yes, I am fully aware of what it is like.
Okay, because the reason I actually wanted to talk about this because I was involved with that last month. I just got out of the hospital because of that, and hearing you go around and telling people to do this themselves, it kind of fucks with you a bit. And for you to sit here and say, yeah, I know what it's like, how can you go and tell people that that's what they should do? Or how can you, encourage somebody to go and do that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And even if you didn't, you went out and bragged about it as if everybody was going to pat you on the back and be like, hey, good job, man. What?
The best explanation I can probably give for this is when I was, like, in this phase, I guess you could say, I did have a lot of mixed thoughts, I guess. I don't know. And I was probably, like, a very, I guess, hypocritical person. I don't know.
Do you know the amount of tears people have to go through each and every day? The kind of people who are involved in that, the kind of fucking dread they have to go through every single day just to fucking breathe.
Yes, I am fully aware of that, and...
Alright, and you in specific were very discriminatory towards people of the LGBTQ.
Yes.
I kid you not, most people, if not over 90% of people in that community have thought about suicide or have even tried because they don't fit in with anybody.
I'm aware of that. Yes, I am. As of now, I'm aware of that. At the time that I was doing this stuff, I was not aware of that.
Do you think they were just gonna go on their day and just be mad and then nothing's gonna happen? I'm not shitting you. Every time you said that to somebody who was a part of that community, they genuinely took that to heart. It wasn't just talking shit. That they genuinely took that to heart.
Yeah, I do realize that now, but back then I probably it's kind of foggy, I guess, but knowing myself, I probably was just trying to shit talk them to act cool, I guess you could say.
So what Cappy's is saying is this hasn't happened. So did you send the text and said, I just bullied a gay person into killing yourself, one down, millions to go? Was that you? Did you say those words?
Okay. So I did say that I bullied a gay person into killing themselves, but I'm not actually sure if they did kill themselves. I was just screwing around in spray paint on an alt, writing down some very offensive things towards people of the LGBTQ community. And,
do you have?
I don't know for a fact
who that person is.
I don't know for a fact that they didn't kill themselves. I'm just assuming they didn't, but because they were very from what I can remember when I was bullying that person, they were very neutral about it, I guess, and just bringing up like factual statements about why I guess it was a bad thing for me to be homophobic. So I don't remember one point where that person actually like broke down.
Okay,
and
actually, wait, hold on. Let's expand on that a little bit. Are you homophobic?
Not anymore, no.
Oh my fucking god.
Can I ask you a personal question? Is your home life anywhere near toxic?
Home life?
Yeah, like
I mean,
you're 14, so you live with your parents,
guess,
probably.
I guess a little bit, but I don't really feel like elaborating on that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
It's a bit too personal, I guess.
I really want to come up here and talk about the whole suicide shit because I feel like that was just kind of like brushed over, like, oh, they're homophobic, transphobic, yada yada. We better talk about that. But that is a lot worse, in my humble opinion. It is a lot worse to try to get somebody to die or encourage them to die than to just be a little offensive towards one or more communities, which also can lead to suicide.
Yes, I am fully aware that that was screwed up. And I do deeply apologize. And if I had the chance, I would go back to those people and apologize for the things I said to them.
Do you feel bad because everybody knows you did it, or do you feel bad because you know like the effect that your words had on those people?
I feel bad because of the effects, like the effect the words had, because at the time when I was doing it, I was completely blind to it. But when I started to change, that's when I really like opened my eyes, I guess, and I started to realize that everyone's human. We all have feelings, and yeah, words can really hurt people.
Well, that's all I gotta say. I gotta go do something, so that's
All right.
my word.
Thank you for coming on stage.
All right, peace, y'all.
All right, so C1 was brought back up here. So C1, is there anything else you'd like to say? I guess.
Honestly, I think I just fucking died after that previous question, but no, I don't think I have anything else to say.
All right, thank you for coming back up, I guess.
All right, I think Gold wants to come back up.
All right, let him come back up.
All right, Gold, what's up?
Alright, so there are two things I wanted to ask, but I'm gonna start with one of them because I only remember one of them. What about? I would like to go more in depth about that time you faked your suicide. Like, what was that about? Cause like that you had been like doing this thing over and over again. Okay, for context, for the people who don't know what I'm talking about. Skull kept saying like, "Oh man," he was in a really bad place, and he kept saying, "Man, I'm gonna kill myself." So we would all like go in and try to pitch in and help out, and eventually like Cappy like kind of got sick of that because he kept saying he would do it, and then he would like give him supporting words, and then he'd just like brush over it and then do it all again the next day. So at one point, I don't know what exactly happened, but like maybe Skull got sick of Cappy or like something else, but like Skull faked his suicide. His girlfriend was in on it just to like, I don't know, like get Cappy away from the friend group. Sorry, I'm really bad at explaining things, but like Cappy decided that he wasn't gonna take Skull seriously that day, which was probably not right of Cappy. But to be fair, Skull was lying about it, and then yeah, so Skull pretended to take his life, and when Cappy didn't buy into it because of their terrible acting, Skull got mad at him and like kicked him out of everything. Well, I would like to hear your thoughts on that, Skull.
Okay, so I will say that when I did fake suicide, it was a very I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Oh my god, Duncan's playing doors now. Okay, so I would like to say it was a very awful, I guess, excuse of trying to get rid of a friend who I was under the impression didn't really care about me, which I'm still very much under the impression that Cappy did not care about me at that point in time. So the reason why I did fake suicide is because I was trying to look for a reason to, I guess, stop being friends with Cappy. I don't know the best way I can explain this.
Right. So, another thing is, I know you had crappy friends at the time that this all happened. In fact, I was one of them. But like, you can't just use that as an excuse to get away with everything, dude. Like,
I know. I'm fully aware
you
that
got
it is an awful decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I already know the.
That's kind of all I have to say. I'm gonna go back to the crowd now.
I already know the answer to this, but just for anyone else who's wondering, this won't excuse what Skull did, but why did you not want to be friends with Cappy anymore? What was your reason?
Alright, hold on. My mom is calling me. I'm gonna take a second to answer this.
The moment okay.
This is gonna sound like an awful excuse to buy me some time, but I swear to God, my mom actually needs help with something, so I'll be right back.
Thank you. But Supra speak? That's okay. Yeah. Anyways, what is there anything that you guys want like specified by Skull or whatever while he's helping his mom or whatever? I'm going to pick up this fire apology. Oh my god. I have no idea. Duncan's playing Doors. Skull's helping his mom. This is hell at its finest. Oops, well, super react going right. I'm gonna provide fire entertainment. This is the worst apology ever. Duncan, you horse. Okay, can you guys like not post invites to servers, please? When is Skull going to address the what? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna delete. Okay. Someone go through and help me like delete all the invites from the chat, because
All right, y'all don't be sending invites, please.
I'm back.
I mean,
did someone kick Gold off the stage, or did he leave?
he left, I think.
Yeah, he said
Okay,
he was going
don't
Get
please
Gold
don't
back
send
on
invites.
the stage. Get Gold back on the stage.
No, but
Chillbit wants to do a face reveal. What the fuck?
Okay. Gold. What was your question again?
Oh,
No, I
she went and shit.
What was my question? That's a good question.
I think I asked it, didn't I?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume. Although
no.
I think I asked the question. For the question, because why did you want to disassociate, or just, I don't think that's the right word. Why did you not? What did Cappy do to make you not want to be his friend, or make you want to get away from him?
So about
This
the
won't- obviously this-
time,
again, this
wait,
won't
why are there
excuse
two
anything.
C wins in the stage? What the hell? There's
Wait,
two
what?
C wins in the stage. Okay. So I think around the time where I did that was the time where I had started to realize that what Cappy was saying was influencing me, and that I should not associate with the people that are influencing me into doing horrible things, so I can like change. Because I was trying to change for a bit. Like, I was aware of what I was doing, but I think around the time I did that was when I realized Cappy was the one who was influencing me
The allegations
into
are true.
all that
Cappy,
stuff.
can you just not?
Okay, that's true, but
You said
Yeah, no,
okay. Hold up, C1. Let me get to that.
again, yeah, no, this isn't.
Let me
Yeah.
get to that, okay? So
Again,
the main
so
reason
honestly,
why
I
I
don't think there
did
is
fake-
any way that you can really justify it, because it isn't really a justifiable thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna answer the question. It's because I started to realize that Cappy was the one who was influencing me into being racist and homophobic. But then again, that is not an excuse for faking suicide, as it is something that should not be joked about or faked in any way, as it is a very serious topic that kills millions of people a year, I guess.
So you're saying Cappy was like the cause of all of that?
I'm not trying to
did you-
say directly that he was the cause, because I was racist and homophobic before I had met Cappy, but I think Cappy is definitely the one who brought me deeper into that. Fiber and Baseplate too, yes. I think Cappy, Fiber, and Baseplate were mainly the people that pulled me deeper into that hole, and when I was trying to change, I started to realize that. So I realized I had to stop associating with those people, so I could try my best to fix it.
Here, just for clarification, they did not put you in that hole. You were already in that hole. They just dug
They
you
dug me
deeper in.
deeper into it, I guess you could say. Okay, can y'all stop bringing people on stage? I only want one person on here at a time.
I have one more question. When are you going to address the left testicle allegations?
Oh my god.
Cole knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, listen. There was a joke. There was a joke going on. I can't remember exactly how it started. I can't remember exactly how it started, but I think I was.
I gotta find that screenshot. Give me a
I
minute.
don't remember
Gold,
exactly
can
how
you
it
like
started.
give me context about this?
Okay, listen. I am. Okay.
The only context I have is a screenshot, okay? And I don't know where it is because
I don't remember.
Sprite
I
just
don't
said
remember.
school balls reveal.
Listen, I'm trying to explain the context. I don't remember exactly what happened, but the left testicle thing was kind of just a joke where I think I was on a VC once, if I remember correctly, this is probably not the case. I think I was on a VC once and just randomly said something about my left testicle as a joke, and then I think it just became a massive joke between me and a couple friends. So that is oh my god, someone changed their name to it.
The what? I was like, whoa.
So that's the joke. So are there any more questions that you have?
Guys.
Gold.
I shouldn't need to say this, but just keep in mind, changing your nickname, Potato, changing your nickname to Skull's Left Testicle is against the server rules.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gold mentioning it isn't.
Yeah, please
I'm
follow
not-
the rules, bro. I mean, it's not that hard. Come on.
Technically, Gold mentioning it is against the rules, but it's in different
that's
contexts,
like
which I will let go. I will let slide. He
So
mentioned, guys, it's against the rules. What I'm saying is, don't make your names NSFW. That
yeah,
should be
because like
kind of obvious.
what Potato Fries said his name to, that's visible to everyone, even if it's like outside the stage. But like the stuff that's going on inside the stage, it's in a completely different context.
He changed my name. Wait, hold on. What? Someone actually changed your name? This.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was someone.
So
Joker
Gold. Are you done
Barado,
with-
bro. Ain't no way.
Are you done asking questions?
Yes, I'm done.
Alright, thank you for coming back up, I guess.
Way, bro.
Rex, are you up here to ask any questions, or are you just
is
up here
getting
to
boring.
screech your poop world? Are you here to ask any questions, or are you just here to screen share poop world?
I'm out. Dude, this has gone on
Do
way
you
too
have
long.
any questions, or did you just...
Yeah, it did. It literally did. It turned into a podcast.
I'm